What's going on, guys? Fame Entertainment from TiC Network.com, and we're going to get into it. This is probably going to be video 1 of 2 because I got to make a follow-up because this site. Let's get into the video. Alright, guys, so I'm on Twitter. I'm always on Twitter hanging out, having fun. I like interacting with people I follow. And so I came across this link from this website, wokeculture.com. And at first I was like, oh, this is probably a satire site, whatever the case may be. And I kind of went through, I was like, okay, maybe this actually is, they're being for real. So obviously when I see titles like this, I don't believe in one would destroy the other because it's all a bunch of hypotheticals. These consoles aren't out as far as PS5 and Xbox 2, whatever the case may be. But I always find it hilarious when people try to go in for clicks and views, what the case may be, by saying something radical as this when these consoles aren't even out at the moment. So what I do want to do is gonna go through the list. Now here's the first kicker, right? I hate websites to give you like a top 10 or top 5 and you have to hit next over and over and over. That just shows you that this was made for clicks and they need to get that ad revenue from each page. But I digress. So let's go ahead and go next. Now, as we go through this, I want you guys to, let me know in the comment section down below. Do you agree with any of this? Do you don't? I'm sure some stuff I will. Some stuff I'm sure will be complete crap, asinine statements, but we are going to find out, okay? PlayStation Now can, number 10, PlayStation Now can finally challenge Game Pass. Now, I'm not going to roll through this, but this is actually true. PlayStation Now going down to $10 a month to match Xbox Game Pass was big. The pricing was way off, $20 a month, $100 a year, because you can't really attract a lot of people with that price point. And now with them sort of teasing some of their newer games with God of War 2018, Uncharted 4, I think GTA 5 is it's a third-party multi-plat game. I think that's starting to test the waters a little bit, and I think you can begin to see newer, not necessarily day and date like Game Pass, but newer games in there. And right now, of course, it has like 800 something games with most of the PS4 games you can download on PS4. So yes, number 10, I do agree with. It's not this is the reason they're going to destroy the Xbox, but it is a valid point. PlayStation Now can compete with Xbox Game Pass. All right, let's go to number 9. It will revolutionize game audio. Now, he says, okay, wait right here. Don't you dare skip to the next page because I want to. I'm sorry. Audio is great, but it's not a game changer. You got Dolby Atmos and yada yada, and all that's cool and that's great. That's nice features, but it isn't a killer feature to where, oh, I am not buying the next console because it doesn't have whatever case may be. So I'm not even going to run through this. So number 9, nope, not a good valid reason. All right, PlayStation Assistant would be a better connect. I thought we didn't want cameras in our consoles, people. I thought that wasn't a thing. Like, I thought no one really cared about the camera. Like, you're gonna put a camera, like the rumors are the cameras are gonna be for like streaming. That's cool, but as far as having assistant stuff like that, that's this gen. And it's a feature that most people pooped on and hated on and didn't really think it was much of anything. So why is it a killer feature? Once again, I'm not even gonna read this. I'm not, and people are trying to bash me for that. You should read it first to understand. No, we're not the surface of this article that's really just scratching the surface because they don't really know much about next gen. But I move on. 7, VR games comes into its own. Now, VR gaming comes into its own. This I will agree with. I do think VR will get better next gen, and Sony does have a big leap on Microsoft with VR this generation, with the PSVR, and they have a lot of really cool games on there. So yes, I do think VR will continue to grow into next gen. Something that we haven't heard Microsoft will even attempt to look into. Don't know much about the VR plans for next gen. But yes, I do think VR will continue to get better. The PSVR or PSVR 2 will take a step forward in VR for console games. Yes, I do. I give y'all this one. Number 7 is a good one. But let's move on. An awesome launch lineup. Yes, I will agree. One thing PlayStation has done amazing this entire gen is give us games after games after games after games, after first party games, third-party exclusive, first-party exclusive. They have done that the entire gen. They got a bunch of games that we know about that aren't coming out this gen. They're coming out the next gen, like one right here, Ghost of Tsushima. I don't know when Horizon Zero Dawn 2 was gonna release, but it should be releasing sometime early next gen. So yes, number 6, just like 7, that is a heck of a factual statement, because they're gonna have some great games from the rip. PlayStation did us generously this gen with the great games. So yes, I'm looking forward to that, and I have no doubts that next gen is gonna start off with a bang with the PS5. Let us move on. Remote play will be a huge focus. Nah, fam, it won't be a huge focus. Is it a great feature that apparently the Xbox is going to be doing as well, with its xCloud and streaming from the console to your smartphones? I don't see this being a heavy hitter. You was good on 7 and 6, fam, but you came to 5 and you completely started reaching again. It won't be that big of a deal next gen. People are going to do, out of convenience, it can be cool, but for the most part, people are going to be playing directly on their console. Trust me on that. Plus, like I said, it's not like this is something that the Xbox or the Xbox team won't be doing next gen with your cell phone. So let us move on. PS5 Pro available at launch. This is a rumor. We don't know this to be true, but I will say a few weeks ago, or maybe a month ago, when there was a rumor that Xbox was doing this, everyone hated it. Everyone said, this is stupid. You're going to confuse consumers. And I don't have a fight either way. If they release it at launch or they don't. But I don't see this being a big deal. Gamers are going to, likely next gen, or with them still really hitting hard, because they're going to like it going next gen and not get the Pro version. Now, there are going to be some who are the hardcore that's going to go straight into the Pro version, but a lot of gamers are going to buy the base PS5. They're going to be happy. Look at how beautiful the games were on the base PS4. Trust me. A Pro launching at launch is not a big deal. Trust me, it's really not. Sony acquiring new studios and working on secret projects. Great. This isn't something I see to restore the next Xbox, because Microsoft as well is purchasing studios, and their studios aren't on the level of Sony's right now. I think Sony just having great studios they have right now is a reason that it could just potentially destroy Xbox next gen. They have great studios right now, and then they picked up Insomniac, as you guys see with Spider-Man, where we get Spider-Man 2. Hopefully Miles Morales does his thing. I don't think them acquiring new studios is really going to make the bar go even further, because that bar is already pretty high right now, right? It's already over to the max. They're redlining it right now, so I don't see this as a big deal. I think the studios they have right now are already going to kill it for next gen. Let us move on. Their exclusive lineups are amazing and diverse. This is an absolute fact. This is an absolute truth. And Baloy, yes, I am a big Horizon Zero Dawn fan. It's going to be big for me next gen. Yes, exclusive lineups are amazing and diverse. There's one thing we love about Sony and PlayStation, not just from this gen, from PS3 to PS2 to PS1. They've always had amazing games, memorable games you go back and play, games you talk about for years and years and years. That's never going away. This is a great point. You hit a nail on the head with number 2. And number 1, backwards compatibility with every PlayStation generation. This is not a reason we'll destroy Xbox. I'm sorry, it isn't. Xbox announced backwards compatibility this gen, and a lot of people say it's not a big deal. Who buys a new console to play old games? Yada yada yada. Yes, backwards compatibility is cool. It is dope. You go back and play some games that you probably missed the gen before. Games you want to go back and replay if you don't feel like taking out the old console out of your box. Maybe get a bump in resolution. That would be amazing. But number 1, this should not be number 1. Number 2 should be number 1, but this should not be number 1. All in all, I say maybe 3 or 4 of these were spot on. For the most part, this article is crap. Once again, we don't know what's going to happen next gen. We can only guess. I will say, I do think PlayStation and PS5 will be a monster. It will be a beast. It will sell like crazy next gen. I don't know if it's necessarily going to destroy the Xbox, but we're going to see. Now, apparently this exact same website did this exact same article for Xbox. I will be going over that video. I will be going over that article in a few moments and releasing that video. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you guys think these 10 reasons are the reason the PS5 will destroy Xbox next gen? Which of these 10 reasons do you guys agree with? Which is crap? And do you plan on buying a PS5 next gen, Xbox next gen, both next gen, just PC next gen, whatever Nintendo's doing next gen? Let me know down below. Please like, share, subscribe. And I'm out.